Hello there, and welcome to a new game review. Today we'll review this game that I randomly found from the European Individual Chess Championship. Mm, I did look on the game review for the yesterday's game, but after looking on it, I closed it, and apparently I can't look at it even though it was already reviewed. Seems like it only does it on the spot, and then if you want it to happen again, then, well, surprise, the free analysis is gone. But the good part is that I did manage to analyze it a bit, and somewhere where I invaded with my queen, I could have gained material if I went back, and from there, there was a fork that I could do with my horse, the same one that I thought about doing, but I couldn't because of the of the queen. So there was indeed the fork that I envisioned with the horse, but because of the queen, I didn't get to put it in practice. And honestly, in the moment, I didn't really feel like retreating with the queen. I wanted to still maintain the offensive. Looking at the review, it became a little bit more clear that it was the better choice. But as long as we live, we learn, right? Let's see how this game developed. He starts on the queen side, develops horse. Okay, it seems like in the past days I'm seeing this opening more and more often. One of these days, I'm going to learn the name of this opening. Mm, okay. I'm not sure if this is Caro-Kann, but it seems similar to it. Maybe a variation. Mm, hmm. Now, the openings, I'm trying to understand exactly what kind of development happens here on the opening, and here obviously secures the left side of the board, and on this side kind of clears in for a shot at the rook, and this one protects the rook. Mm. All right, and then with this one, presumably allows a shot at the king, I think. The horse here prevents an attack with the bishop. I think that's the gist of it. At least that's what I can see right now on the spot. Let's see. Um, is there any way to cover these tracks, maybe like this? Yeah, not too. Well, I mean, I don't think it's a problem to show them anyway. I turned off the analysis itself now that it will do free stuff. Um, okay. Then we have the bishop on this side. Probably didn't go here because this one is already protected, and then it will be quickly double protected if that happens, but the bishop here threatens this unprotected horse, so probably this pawn will be moved, or the horse here, or the pawn here. Okay, so this pawn, it was the choice. I think there will be a castle on the right side then. We have a check, probably you have option 1 or 2, like this. Yeah, probably the horse here would invite the bishop to move here, but then you also have the rook this with this as a move. So I don't think it's much of a danger. It goes back. There's no use to throw off the bishop. There's no advantage for it. We have, okay, we develop the horse here. Take, takes. Okay, so probably not. A good idea, maybe like this one. This one is also double attack, so not a good idea. This one is only once defended, so if this one will take, there's not much defending it, I think. So presumably if you do this, you cut it off, and then if this one goes, then one goes, and then it defends this horse here. That kind of puts the horse a bit in advanced territory, I guess, in a bit of danger. Well, okay, he takes it. He decides to take it back, and probably there is where it will stop because it's a losing fight. Okay, moves the bishop here so that when the horse moves, the rook is in danger. Okay, he castles. Okay, I'm curious what will happen. I think this one could presumably block it. Yeah, I think that's a good way, because even if you move it, then you still have to take this one. Or probably because you double attack it, then let's see. I mean, this one will move here, and but this guy will do something. Let's say it's not something to protect this one. Then you have the bishop to take this, and you get the horse. This one dies. This one gets here. The horse dies. The queen gets here, and the horse dies. So it's still not a good idea. Maybe just put pressure. Castle as well. We get the rook to be active, I suppose. Mirror move. The horse gets here. But I'm not sure for what purpose. Well, we'll see, I suppose. I can't really figure it out because like all of these are blocked. Maybe just to get here or protect the queen, but from what? It's kind of blocking the queen here. So right now, if I want to do this, it's just the horse in. It's blocking this one, so the horse cannot come, I suppose. But then the horse can come here, and then I can take this one, and the queen. This is a weakened position now. He moves the rook there. Okay, I suppose he activates the rook just to be active. I mean, it's something that I lack in my games, so that's indeed a thing to keep track of. All right, so he did indeed move his horse here to have it protected and also to liberate this position there. Okay. He then moves his horse here because this one is not contested anymore by his horse. We got the bishop moving back because he knows this pawn is attacked. And honestly, he's already winning it, so I'm not sure if this one was completely needed. Maybe just in case this threat disappears and he can take a shot at the bishop. Okay. I'm unsure exactly what the development is here, but I think I'll just raise my pawn. Okay, he raised his horse, so he doesn't need to move his pawns. That's a better idea than I had. This horse can't do much from here. The queen is blocked because there's no opening, and even then it would be blocked by the horse. Now the bishop is attacked by the horse. Putting another piece in danger is gonna be not optimal. If you take the horse, and he can just take it to the bishop, so it's not gonna be an advantage. It's still gonna be a draw in terms of points. So I'm curious what the white player will do. Okay, so he goes for a drawing here. Honestly, if I was white right now, I wouldn't know what I want to do. Okay, I think he wants to bring in reinforcements. I mean, now this pawn is attacked by the horse. If it's wants, I mean, I guess you can move forward and pressure the horse, and then you can bring this other one. But then you'll run the risk of not having it protected. Okay, he attacks the middle. There is nothing protecting this pawn, so personally I would take it. Though you can kind of push it to come here with one. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So yeah, if he decides to take first, then he's going to be 1-1 losing the exchange. I see. I think I will take this just so I can attack this from multiple angles. Okay, he solidifies the defense. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to weaken this part. All right, he goes in there to activate his rook, I presume, and also to, well, double protecting it. I don't think it's gonna do a lot of things. Not right now, anyway. So yes, you lose it. This horse is now unprotected. So if you do take, I mean, it is protected by the rook, so that was wrong. Yeah, I mean, just take it, and then I guess this horse could take it, but it's free for the queen, so not a good idea. You could take the horse, but then you lose the positioning. Mm, yeah, it's interesting. I suppose, like, if I was the black player right now, I think I would push, but yeah, there's no pressure on this angle. Pushing this one will weaken the position, I think. But he already did it, so maybe I'll just respond in kind. This square is not protected, so I can move my horse here. But then this one is protected, so I cannot go here. This one, and then go with the horse here. Yeah, it's not gonna achieve anything because it's attacked from multiple angles. Yeah, I don't have really a plan, so that's why I'm curious what will happen. Um, okay, he moves the bishop back. Um, all right. Maybe to go here and threaten this one or threaten this horse. So, I mean, if you come here and threaten this one, you can just move. But if you come here and move the horse, you can just go for the rook. Okay. Ooh, that's a brave choice considering that you're gonna lose the horse. I wonder what exactly is he planning here. Hmm, I don't have an idea per se. I think I would push this one and then maybe I would push this one afterwards. Oh, okay. Hmm. He pushed the pawn. Why not the king? Is this a trap? So you get this one. Then you have all these moves. Can I just for a second put the analysis here? Because I'm quite curious, huh? This was considered a blunder. Okay. And this is a miss. So like on this one, should you take the king? You know, kind of a trap. Okay. All right. Oh, and then you lose a rook with this exchange, I suppose, right? Like if I go here. No, okay. Yeah, that's a setup for mate. Hmm. Yeah, that's quite a development. But okay, let's get a little bit behind. Okay, so okay, now I can definitely see. Uh, hmm. Actually, the game itself says that you should do this, but instead of going back, you go here, so the queen cannot check you, and then you do indeed lose the rook, but you're still on an advantage because he lost. Um, he lost a horse on a, yeah, you lost it for a horse. and then I lose for a bishop. But yeah, the horse was thrown away, so yeah, I think this was, yeah, okay. So this happens. Okay, what happens in, okay, he pushed his pawn here. Honestly, I would have taken it, but I don't know if I knew. I think I would have felt the need to, after this check, I think I would have felt the need to go back here. Oh, it can actually be mate in one. Interesting. Huh. What? What is? Oh, okay, yeah, right. Yeah, I'm blind. Um, okay. And these ones are stuck. Yeah, okay. Interesting. It can actually lead to a nasty mate here. That's a very powerful position to have. Yeah, so I would take this one, and after being checked like this, I don't think I would think about moving here, honestly. I think I would have moved here. And this one leads to losing the bishop. The rook, which still lands me in an advantageous position. Yeah, here I think, yeah, now I'm blocked from running away, but my king is exposed. That's another thing, true. Um, it's interesting because like this one is not considered a good choice. Like I'm losing the advantage that I have, which is minus 1 point, yeah, actually minus 2 or parallel, closely. Hmm. Ooh, this gets. I think it just goes worse and worse because I'm looking for the computer is giving me the worst or like best options for black, I think. Yeah, I still believe it is biased towards um, the player that has more advantage. It's giving me options that would only, what actually the best would only help him. It's like no, there are ways for a comeback, but yeah. Well, regardless, let's see how this game continues. Thank you for the analysis. For now, let's continue by looking at it. Okay, he retreats probably because he saw the angle and then he probably foresaw that the queen. So maybe he thought that if he does this, then the queen can come here. Though if the queen comes here, then you cannot take the rook. Hmm. Comes here, so the queen cannot come here, I suppose. Hmm. What if I was crazy and I did this? So like I already am in there. Like when we think about this one, because of the mistake, now I can just retreat the rook. So like it's not a loss anymore. But what if I go here and take another piece? Yeah, it's +1 still, and it can be 1. Yeah, and then you can just move. Yeah, alright. Okay, so we get back here, then we retreat the rook. Moves the bishop, so he threatens the rook, I suppose. We take it. Equal trade. We still gain material from that crazy move that somehow worked. Also with the horse still. Okay, now we develop on the right side. Activate the king already. Interesting. Both players activate the king. This one will protect this pawn, I expect. If you go here, then you have this one, but then you cannot go here because there's no another one protecting it. And with another move, you could probably take this one. Then he takes with this one, then takes. Yeah, I don't have a strong move here. comes with the rook in this side, except from protecting the bishop, I don't have really a clue way to stay here. Okay. I don't really get this entire preparation, but probably it's going to make sense because I can't fathom exactly what's planned. Seems like a dance to me towards a goal I cannot see. Though the horse here would probably be an angle out. See more, maybe? Let me see a bit. Let's be here. Queen f3 is considered to be the best movie they can make. Okay, that's one. Another one strong would be this one. Okay. What about this one? How bad is it? Well, I'm glad it's not such a bad move. What's the recommendation? Moving the queen away. Good. Now, presumably, we could push the pawn, but it seems like moving the queen here is a stronger move somehow than gaining material will actually lose momentum. So it's not a good idea. This one probably would be well, not a big mistake, but not a good one either because you can just push pawn. That's why you wanted a queen here, because like if you move like this, then he goes this way, and then we have this one. Then what do you recommend doing? Okay. Now I gotta move this horse away. A shame there's no good place to put the horse. I guess we'll just retreat. Yeah. And then queen goes back. What if we do this now then? Lose all the advantage we had, I suppose. Okay, and then we cannot take it because of the queen. Okay. Alright, let's get back to the game. Hope. I want some color on my board. He does eventually pushes it so that the horse cannot come here, alright. Then he moves here. Okay. Pushes the pawn. It's like we came all the way from here to there when we could have done it in a move. It's like, okay, we have that one. We protect it, we still protect it, we still have it. But like we could have come here regardless. Maybe we're buying time here, and so is his opponent. It's a lot of time used. I lost track of time again. 6 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, let me see here which one was the one that took the most time. Ooh, 39 minutes here, right here, after this one. Like fascinating that this move that the computer says it's a blunder took 39 minutes. It's a mystery for me personally. All right. To me, it just still looks like these are just moves to buy time. Let me see if the analysis thinks different. Okay, this one's still considered fine. This one is considered a mistake, apparently. What could have happened better? So, I mean, mistake, but she doesn't lose as much advantage. Like from 140 to 0.8, it's like 0.6. It's not that much of a change. Okay, that would have happened. Took pawn. Dang. Things could have gone quick, but probably they didn't want to do that. They didn't like it. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, and now it's a different game. But yeah, coming back to it, I think we were somewhere around here. No, actually, 2 moves more. Okay. Here it feels like there's a lot of preparation for an attack that doesn't want to come. Um, Eventually, we have a bold action here. So, like, let's say we have queen here, then we have the horse here, maybe to protect from the queen coming here. So we have a second one coming, but then we have a move here. So this rook is unprotected. You cannot come here. This one can always be here, but like, I don't think he will do it. How would I defend against this? Can't. I think I would move the rook here because it's protected by the horse. Ooh, moves the queen. Doesn't want to change. Doesn't want to exchange the queens. Threatens this pawn, I think. No, because it's protected by the king. Not if this goes away by this one. But if that happens, then he can do this one and check the king. Okay, that's a thing that could happen. I'm unsure what that horse is doing exactly. Because the pawn, nobody else is threatening the pawn. Alright, now he's challenging the horse, moves back, comes closer with the bishop. Ooh, that's like 0, 4, 0, 40, 45 seconds? Is that like 45 seconds? That's left on the clock? Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot less time than I would have felt comfortable with. Okay, so the bishop comes closer. Honestly, I'm out of my depth here. I would just, this one would be a mistake to do. Moving my rook here won't accomplish much. This one is kept in check by themselves. This one the same. It's a hard position. Ooh, okay. Just as I was looking at them. The three pawns releases itself. He does that, but he can just take it, right? Oh, and then that would expose the horse and a check on the king. So that's a good bait if the intention was to bait. Okay. He moves the bishop back. The king comes closer so that he can push the pawn maybe, but like it's double reinforced here. Moves moves the king so he can protect the bishop maybe? Like the king cannot come here anyway. Okay, this one protects the bishop. So it can't double attack it, I suppose. I mean, honestly, I'm curious why he didn't. Because the horse is not protected. Yeah, so the king moves here to protect the horse. The rook moves here to protect the bishop. Okay. This one moves here to bait the bishop? I'm unsure. Or moves it away because he doesn't want to have the queen taking it. You can take this one now and win it, so... Ooh, but if he moves, then he can check the king, and you need to move here. At the end of it. Let me see, so you take this one, dies, this one takes dies, this one takes dies. Oh, not even that. You have this one, he takes. So you have this one, it takes. Yeah, the queen cannot come here anyway. So you have to take with the queen, and then he dies. And then you come here, you check him. There is no way to go there, so probably I would go here. Then this one would come here to check the king, but then I can just take it freely. So, can I get an analysis here? How bad? Okay, so it follows a brilliant move. How bad would it be to take this one here? Ooh, Very bad. Okay, that's why. Oh, actually, he found the right move. So like, if we take this one, what would be the bad move here? We get a check. Oh, yeah, I didn't see it because it's protected by the bishop. Like I said, I'm blind. It's good I didn't play a game today. And if we come close, then it's bad. Okay, so we close this one. Uh, the horse moves here, which apparently it's the better move. I'm curious why though. So like, say we moved this one, could have moved there, but how does this stop it? Like this one, not such a good move anymore. And by moving this one here, it's a fork, maybe? All right. I have to. I feel like I have to understand why. Ooh, wait, hold on a second. So, okay, the horse got there. The horse comes here. Oh, then it happens a blunder. Okay, so I need to understand why the horse coming here makes that the best thing that a black player can do is, oh, move his bishop. Okay, okay, so not moving the rook here, but moving the bishop away. Okay, then you'd check him. Check again. You can move the rook in free. Okay. Interesting exchange. And it'll be just a race to see if you can take as many pawns as possible. Then you activate the kings. Still a +1. Well, it's plus 0 point something, so it'll be, I think, everyone's game here. Oh, is this 0? Because you can't checkmate with just a bishop, I think, and a king. Should it stop at like 12 moves? Okay, I'm gonna stop. I liked clicking. Alright, so next move that happened. Okay, this was considered a blunder. Why? Because he can take the pawn, which actually happens. I actually saw that move. So like, what the best thing he could do is just go there. Ooh, because you eventually lose. One second. Okay. You eventually lose the queen somehow? It seems intent protecting it. Okay, I wanna take it. What's the next? Check. Protect, take, check. Ooh, yeah, it's massive. But like, if it moved here, how does it stop it? Because you don't lose that other one, I think. I mean, you can still do it, right? Ah, yeah, but you. Okay. Hmm. I guess you just check him until it's tie here. I don't realize why it's. Is that the best thing it can do? Just recommend me a tie. Okay, this one goes here to protect the queen, I suppose. Then we come back. If it takes, okay, I saw that you can check and then start to go out with the queen. This is considered a mistake. Should have come and forced the exchange here because it's already +2, I think. But if you force the exchange, it's just gonna be the white's advantage. Ooh, that's a mistake because of the fork, right? Now you can just take it, so not a big deal. The exchange is mutual. But the advantage starts to seem more obvious with lesser pieces. Okay, goes in to protect the bishop. This one comes here to put the pressure on the king. This one goes here to protect the pawn, but how do you not lose the bishop? Is it because you? Oh yeah, because this one protects this one, and then you lost all the advantage, right? Interesting. This one protects the bishop. All right, then you push this pawn. I think that the king here is in a very big trouble. The black one. Huh? Really? He moved it here, even though you can take that pawn, threaten the queen. If he wants to move the queen, I see the computer just says it's mate, no matter what you do. There's one problem is to gain the most. I think you can just come here with the queen. That's not the right move here. Goes back with the rook. Okay. Yeah, there's the step. And check it, and then, ooh, nasty. Okay, you can still move. You take that one, then you can take the pawn is protected very well. Then you come with the rook on the right side. Now with the queen, even better. Yeah, and it's mate. But what it actually happened is that after this happened, and the pawn was taken, um, then the white player won. His opponent surrendered. Um, Obviously, the computer realized way before I did. So, like the reason why I chose to analyze this game was because when I first clicked on it, I saw the difference in time, and I felt like that's pretty great difference in time, and still won. And secondly, because it's not a checkmate position, and I couldn't really see from the beginning uh, how they're losing. I didn't look at the analysis, so I did like this, and didn't really understand on the spot why they lost. I mean, the difference is +3, and I was like, yeah, end game, the difference is it's kind of obvious. Surely yesterday I lost a game when I had a +1, but that's only because I didn't know how to facilitate my advantage. But I realized that in the end game, if you have difference in material, it becomes pretty hard to come back from it. Probably this movement here was to help win material or put pressure on this side. Um, because right now, the advantage is definitely huge, but it's not mate yet. So like it's not the road towards mate yet. And it's interesting that like when I did this, uh, first I thought that you can take this one. The checkmate, it's quite well not funny because it's an easy way to checkmate, but yeah, regardless. And this one is still a checkmate. So yeah, I absolutely no way would have had a chance to turn this around. There's no way for me to check the king to buy myself some time. Hmm. I cannot come here to threaten the bishop twice, maybe only if I come like this. But obviously, this is still going to happen Um, this one is not, I cannot double attack with it anything, so that's probably the only one I can prolong the inevitable, and then just check the king. But yeah, then I'm stuck. I just yeah, not much I can think of. Well, I maybe it wasn't very entertaining to watch, or not much was learned on the spectator side, but I found the game. I found the game interesting. I think three-quarters of it, I felt myself lost. This move is still lost on me. The computer itself said it's a blunder, um, but he eventually won, even with it. Here, I think maybe the blunder was made so that this thing can happen, and because you'll get back that one, and if you get here, then the chance to win for the white player is advantageous. Is something I didn't see. Maybe he hoped that maybe he's going to turn that way, and then you can force this type of exchanges, and even the mate, um, like this one, it's mate in one. Maybe he envisioned that he can do this, or maybe it was just a mistake. I don't know. I mean, it did take 39 minutes, so something must have clicked in there. Um, but yeah, it was interesting. See you on the next one. Cheers.